Aida for refusing to support my sister after dad told her he regrets being her dad? Am I the asshole? Critical Pen 7177. Your poor dad, I bet he was crushed. Poor guy. Upstairs record 3326, 11544. Your sister not only betrayed your father in favor of her bio father. She milked him for money first. She is a despicable person. She probably expects an inheritance when your father passes too. NTA. It's Minimes. 1309. NTA. You should send her this post so she can see just how royally she has screwed up. If she was 16-21 I may have given her a pass, but she is a grown woman who chose to stomp all over the heart of the one man who has stood by her throughout this whole mess your mother created. Info. Just as I am curious, what is your mother's reaction to all this? AL 473. 3219. NTA. She got what she deserved, and IDK what people say, but I hope she feels the emotional pain she caused to you and your family. I really feel for your dad. I can't imagine how hurt he must be after raising her like his own child, despite knowing she wasn't his child. High_RF 1581. NTA. Your dad raised your sister like his own blood, and she just abandoned him for her bio dad who did basically nothing for her. Not only that, she also broke your dad's heart many times, and now she wants to have him back just because her bio dad abandoned her? Seems like karma caught up to her. You have no obligation to help her, especially when it's the consequence of her own actions. Guest Diamond 394. NTA. Your sisters broke your dad's heart. She made her bed and now she gets to lie in it. Kiwi Honey 222. NTA. SHE broke your dad's heart and doesn't seem to think there should be consequences for her words and actions. Armawa 100. It's unfortunate that a lot of incels can have autism, and that autism can lead to incel behavior and ways of thinking. I wish that there was an immediate solution, but it's a multifaceted issue. However, this doesn't excuse mods who do nothing. Whoever it is should be allowed to get away with it for reasons of any kind. Even if it's just, well, the autism. Autism is not an excuse to fall into ways of incel behavior. Edit. What did I say that was wrong? Quote. Uncommon calm moaner. 1. Aida for telling my whole family that my sister anonymously posts slut-shaming comments on my Instagram pictures? Am I the asshole? No City 6882. You put it all out there. Showed the evidence. And let the chips fall where they may. NTA. Your sister's reaction? Well, let's just say it speaks volumes. Her denial and dramatic exit suggest she's feeling the heat. And now she's gone Mia over something she claims she didn't do? Please. Nobody is believing her. I hope your family takes your side. My couch pulls out _I don't. 7763. NTA. You tried to deal with it privately, but she wouldn't engage, and it did need challenging. And TBH. Without a public apology, because what she did was public, and an explanation, I think you'd be right to go no contact. God is a gas. 2862. NTA. She's 28 years old? Her behavior seems like she's still in high school. Lemon Cookies 1021. NTA. She is 28 and still create fake accounts to write those comments. Yo, her own sister's post? She most probably is jealous of you. It must be a reason, so I think you should talk about what she did. Babyoda SMM 1915. NTA. She knew she was caught and is running away from the consequences. This is so messed up. Sucks that this is all coming from your own sister. Nadia 98. 124. NTAIT appears you've learnt your sister is sneaky and two-faced and she deserves to be found out. Coldstream Capel 210. 10. NTA. You need to ask her why she did that to you. But do it in private or you may never get an answer. It may be jealousy, or just being mean, but it's time to figure it out. Sorry it happened to you. less_ordinary_8516. 259. I do like the special interest feature. Once I start liking something, it is like I can get lost in it for hours. Normally, I cannot focus long enough to read more than a few paragraphs. When I am in special interest mode, it is like I can focus, study, and learn like Superman. I guess this is comparable to going down any internet rabbit hole. When I find a YouTuber I like, I will watch years worth of videos in a very small amount of time. Hamster Machete. 1. Aida for informing my children that my wife will be getting the inheritance. Am I the asshole? Feisty_spite 2791. Before I make my statement, have you at any point asked your kids why they don't like your wife? Purple_routine 1297. 580. Info. What is Kelly's plan for it after she dies? That is, are you just making sure that she still has a place to live if you die first? And then the kids will get everything? XA0 because I understand you don't want to cut Kelly out completely. But you also don't want to cut your kids out either. Some of your assets were their mother's and should go to them and not Kelly. XA0. Enviro Aggie. 3917. *info. I have to say that there seems to be a bit of missing reasons going on here. I suspect that they are to be found in the qualifier of really in your statement. Greater than she really hasn't done anything to make them dislike her so much. Maybe I am reading too much into this and it's just a sloppy sentence. But it sounds like you know exactly why your kids dislike her and simply disagree with them. So let me ask you straight out ******. What are the reasons your kids give on why they don't like your wife? PC Nauta. 1144. 4. It's your call obviously, but my father left everything to his second wife who will not be leaving anything to me or my siblings. And we all feel like he didn't love us, so take that as you will. Routine complaint 4711. 12699. Is your wife the same age as your kids? Sassy Chubzilla. 4518. It's your money and you can do what you want with it. But don't be surprised if your kids don't want anything to do with you. Japariest. 131. Their info. Is the house the only asset? Did Kelly come to the marriage with only the assets that she used to invest in your house? Because it makes perfect sense for Kelly to keep the house if you die first, that's logical. But if you have other assets, it would definitely make sense to divvy them up with the kids as well. You could also arrange it so that if you die first, Kelly gets to stay in the house until she dies and then it goes to the kids. Does Kelly have kids? Are you planning to have kids with Kelly? After reading your answer, I am going with YTA. Set up the house in a trust that Kelly gets to live in until she dies and then she gets 50%. And your kids get 50%. Evil HR Lady. 632. 30. I will add this. As an adult with autism, I don't think I would be comfortable knowing my family got tattoos based on my disability. Autistic is not what he is. And when he grows up he may have mixed feelings about it. I would. If you were paralyzed, imagine finding out your aunts and uncles all have wheelchair tattoos. I hope that makes sense. I am not overly sensitive or trying to gatekeep, but it's his diagnosis, not theirs. He will be an adult someday who may feel uncomfortable about it. I would go for a tattoo referring to his birthday or a nickname or something cute about him as a little individual. Radagast_the_rainbow. 1. Aida for telling my friend that she doesn't get to have an opinion about my cooking because she is Poor? Am I the asshole? Shrimp chopper. Esh. Your friend was being incredibly rude. But you immediately made it incredibly personal and basically let her know you've been looking down on her the whole time. Then doubled down on that "you poor" thing instead of just saying you don't care for her behavior and don't want to see her anymore. That's completely classless. Nobody was making you cook for them, and it's clear you don't like them much. So I don't get why you didn't just shut down the dinner when she was being a brat by saying her comments made you disinterested in entertaining anymore, and then just not ever invite them again. Splendid dog feet. 5766. Esh. You not wrong for getting mad at them being critical of the food you remaking. But you fucked up by making it all about them being poor in your response. Better to just go with a more general, well, feel free not to eat it. Then. C_mycologist 4936. 17046. Esh. She made obnoxious comments about your cooking. But you attacked her financial situation. You can't even afford shrimp. Frankly, I think you're the worst one. You didn't call her out for being impolite about her comments. You just went "fuck you. You're poor, you're both better off without each other." Sati_Lotus. 1823. 20. She was rude. You were worse. Insulting someone's entire life is worse than insulting their shrimp. Esh. But mostly you. You dramatically escalated this. And she's not your friend anymore. Anning. 3725.